Robert here with BRP Auto Designs.com. I wanted to come out here and talk to you guys about these speaker boxes that I designed for the Jeep Wrangler JKU. I had a couple questions on that you guys inboxed me and were asking me on how to install them, etc., and what were the differences as far as what brackets came with it, and what was the difference between carpet and Rhino. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you guys up here. I'm going to do a quick install, show you guys how to install it in your JKU. We are planning on making these for the JK. These will actually fit the JK. The only thing that we're working on right now is actually the brackets. So those of you who are waiting for the speaker boxes for the JK, just be patient. It's just a matter of time. It takes time to design these brackets, you know, all the angles and all of that. So anyway, here I'm going to show you guys what the difference is up close. If you look at this box, this is actually the Rhino coated one. So you can see, try to get you a good close-up of the texture of what it actually looks like. So that is a Rhino lined or Rhino coated speaker box here, and this is the carpeted one. So some of you guys want carpet, some of you guys want the Rhino coating, or Line-X coating, or whatever you want to call it, but that's the differences. If you look at them, this is what they look like in comparison. What I've done is this box, actually I've been running on my Jeep myself. It's the brackets are a little beat up because I've removed them and scratched them up and that sort of thing, but that's what the brackets look like bolted on, and that's what this one would look on as well. I removed the brackets a while ago to show you guys, but these are the actual brackets that it comes with. So this bracket here is going to go in the very back. So that one holds the box from the back, and then this bracket here goes in the front, holds the front, and that's the back bracket. So how you can mount it is you can actually mount it just like this if you don't want the red behind it, so it'll just kind of blend in. It still has a nice look to it. If you want the red, you can install the red back here like I have this one here. The other thing is, some of you guys want a color match. You guys can take this bracket and paint it, whichever color your Jeep is or that sort of thing to have it match your Jeep. That's what's nice about this feature. We're still on the fence whether or not we're going to continue carrying that piece, or we're just going to sell it with these brackets and you can paint this bracket here. But anyway, what I'm going to do is pretty much just show you guys real quick. Here you go, Stevie. I have my camera guy here. It's very simple. You're going to get the front bracket and the back bracket if you choose to do that. You're going to get the bolts. Everything's going to come, bolts, nuts, washers, everything will come with the unit. You're going to put them right through here. You can see. Now, one thing I want you guys to look at is there's a sharper edge on this end and it has a rounded edge. The rounded edge is going to go to the front, but you want to make sure that you line it up good, because sometimes it'll be upside down or it'll be the other way. And so you kind of have to look at it, see how it sticks out a little bit more here. So you have to turn it around this way to get it to line up. So all you're going to do is put the bolts, or put this through, and it's going to insert to the back. Now we are thinking of making them where they're the nuts are actually already in the they're called nut inserts. They'll be in the box. So we may change that, make it easier for you. So all you're going to do is tighten this like this. And you're going to get a wrench and then tighten it a little bit more. Now, this is just a quick video that I wanted to make. I'll be making another one, revising one down the road. This is just to give you guys an idea of how to do it, because we just started selling these and they've been selling like crazy. So we do have them on sale right now for $250, shipped to your door, free shipping. It includes all the bracketry, everything that you're going to need to bolt this. You can either get it in carpet or in Rhino coating. So that's how that's going to go. Okay, and then you have the back one, which you're going to do the same. You've got the holes back here. And this bracket, if you look at it, the way the speaker box is going to be, it's going to be like this. Behind it, it's going to be this way. This has to go in this direction. So this top part has to go up. And it's going to be the same thing we did on the other side. We're going to run, excuse me, wait a minute here. We're going to run the bracket. We're going to put it in through like this. Insert the bolts. The washers will go through like that. And there you have it. So now you've got the back bracket, goes like that, and the front bracket. You just need to tighten them and you're all good to go. So that's set up. I've had this box set up, and I had actually removed this one from my Jeep to show you guys the two different ones. So now I'm going to install this one back on my Jeep, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Okay, so now I'm in my Jeep, and here's what you're going to need. You're going to need an 18 millimeter socket, okay, a couple of extensions, and of course I'm using an electric wrench here, and a T40. Okay, the T40 is for the side bolts that bolt on your hardtop. So you're going to need this definitely. What I'm going to do, the easiest way to do it is actually move your seat forward. Okay, whichever side you're going to be doing, move the seat forward. We've got our brackets in the back already mounted, and so is the front. Okay, now let me remove this bolt, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Come on in, Stevie. So we've got this bolt here. Okay, this is what the seat actually bolts onto. So we're going to remove that. Okay, put that aside. Okay, now careful. You're going to remove the two bolts that hold down your roof. There's one. And there's two. Now, if you have a soft top, you may need to get the bolts that go down here that hold the hard top down. So that may be some that you may have to have. I don't know how they come, if you don't need them or not. But the best way to do it is I always lean it forward my way, line up the bolt, and then lay it back. Now, once I do that, I try to push it far as back as I can, let it hit snug against this back plastic piece where the roll bar is. And then I line up the holes. Here, I'll show you. I line up the holes back here. If you look, this is what it looks like back here. So I'm going to line up my holes. There's one, and then I'll line up the other one back there. Okay, so I'm going to, here's where you're going to need your extensions. And, you know, I use quite a bit. It's just easier that way. This front one is real easy to line up, so that one you should have no problem with. You want to come over this way? Around? Come around this way so you can see. Okay, so here's, all I did was I started putting this bolt on here. I'm leaving it a little loose. I don't want to tighten it just yet. Then back here, I know it's hard to see, but you're going to do the same thing. And I don't want to tighten it right away. Okay, so now that I've done the back ones, I haven't tightened them yet. I'm going to put this one here. Okay, but like I explained earlier, it's key that you lean it forward first and put this one down and then push it back. That's the best way to install this box. Once you do that, you can grab the seat, and this is where it's important that you do this. It's important that you do this. Is grab this and slam it back. Okay, you're going to slam it back so it pushes the box and keeps it snug. Once you do that, you're set. All you have to do is tighten them. So all I'm going to do is tighten this one. Okay. And tighten the other ones. Now I can move the seat forward and get to it. Now that this one's bolted down, should be able to just tighten this one. Okay, there's one. Have to make this smaller actually. That's it. Your box is installed. This should sit back there no problem. Should be able to still open your seat. Key to this is making sure that you push before you tighten them down, is push that seat back, because if you don't, the seat's going to be really tight and you're going to have a hard time getting it to open back up. So just slam it the very first time, tighten them down, and then you can release it. So that's it. You are going to need the Recline Kit for this. You can buy it online for about 20-30 bucks. It's really cheap, and I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to install it anyways. It just gives that, I believe it moves the seat back about 4 inches for your passengers, which is really nice. Instead of them sitting up like they're in timeout, they get to relax a little bit more. Anyway, let me show you a close-up here of how this is. Okay, you see this? That's where it's bolted down. You're going to get your connectors. You're going to connect right in here for your speakers. And then there is the bolt. Okay. There's the other bolt. Okay. Now, on this side, you can see what the finished product is. This is what I'm running. I'm running MTXs. Now, I worked out a deal with Rockford Fosgate where I'm selling them with the Fosgate speakers. Somebody inboxed me and said, "Hey, why aren't you running Rockford Fosgate if that's what you're selling?" Well, I'm not selling it, or I'm sorry, I'm not running it because I honestly had these speakers way before I even planned on making these boxes and selling them. Anyway, hope this video helped you guys out. If you guys want to order a set or one, you can order them at brpautodesignz.com. That's brpautodesignz.com. I'll post the link up. You can get them right now. They're on 4th of July sale for this week and next week, and they're $250 shipped to your door. Anyway, you know, good luck, and if I see you out there, don't forget to wave. Bye-bye.